What's up, guys? It's Hudson here from Hudson Tech, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. Obviously, we're playing something a little bit different than first-person shooter. I'm so excited to bring back Minecraft to my channel, guys. It's been a long time, and I really missed making Minecraft videos. They're so fun, and they're really easy to make, and you guys really enjoy them. So, this is part of my 1,000 subscriber special. This is one of the biggest parts of my 1,000 subscriber special is bringing back Minecraft. So I really hope you guys appreciate it. If this video gets good feedback, then I'll continue doing it and we'll make a series of it. But, hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you guys want to check out the other part of my 1,000 subscriber special, which happens to be a Q&A video, there'll be a link in the description. You can go leave your questions down there within a week or so before I actually take them in and do the answer part of the Q&A. So if you guys want to check that out, link in the description. But let's get right into it. So what you guys are looking at right now is Minecraft 1.6.4. And why are we playing Minecraft 1.6.4? Well, in the bottom left of your screen, you can see that I have 141 mods active. This is sort of the Direwolf 20 Feed the Beast mod pack, but I've done a few changes because of some compatibility issues, and I don't like some mods, and I added some of my own. But anyways, I might put a list of the mods in the description of the video if you guys want to see it. If not, then no big deal. I probably will just leave it. But anyways, we're gonna be playing Feed the Beast. So I already have a world started. If you guys, because I just wanted to have something to do and not just start from scratch. But if you guys want me to, if this gets good feedback and we decide to do a series, if you want me to start from scratch, we can do that. But I like this world. I've been playing it for a few days now, and let's get right into it. So I don't know what I was doing last, and I'm gonna be looking this way. This is my screen that I'm playing on. This is where my webcam is, and also where OBS, which is what I'm recording with, is. But anyways, here we are. This is part of my base. My base is just god-awful ugly right now. We got a lot of work to do. But today, I just want to kind of show you guys around. So, we kind of started in a bad spot. Anyways, we'll get back to this in a second. Let's kind of go out here. We'll go to where this waypoint is that says base 1. Hopefully it's, semi-daytime. Alright, so it's midday here. Anyways, we got this wacky terrain going on here. This volcano, some rubber trees, some other weird trees from this nature mod, which just adds lots of cool new stuff. Some just ores, and we got lots and lots of work to do. But anyways, this is the base here. We've got 2 iron doors here. It only opens one at a time. Enter, exit. No big deal. Whoa, what was that? I don't know. I think, because chunks are loading. Yeah, but anyways, enough of that. We got some furnaces here, which I haven't used in quite a while because of that Buildcraft stuff we have downstairs. Just a crafting table just in case. In this chest here, we've got some ores that I haven't gotten to smelt down yet. And just in case you guys don't know, this is the not enough items mod. It doesn't give me stuff when I click on it. It tells me the recipes. So just in case you guys wanted to know, I'm not cheating. It's just it helps you out because there's so many mods. If I actually get rid of the thermal expansion, which is what I've been working on most here, you can see that there are 40 pages, and I have a 2560 by 1440 resolution monitor, and for all of these pages to be on that is absolutely ridiculous. There's so many mods, it's really cool. Anyways, we're gonna put back in thermal expansion, and hopefully you guys like longer videos, because for the 1,000 subscriber special, I thought we would just do the longest video I could do. It's midnight right now, so I'll probably play for an hour or two or whatever. But yeah, anyways. So in here we got some ores that I haven't gotten smelted down or whatever yet. In here we just got some miscellaneous stuff. I haven't really organized very well yet, so that is why. That's why this is looking like this. Over here we got some more chests. This is my book chest. I haven't really started with the Thaumanomicon yet, which is part of Thaumcraft, as you can see with the little blue that tells you what mod that's from. That's the Whala mod. It tells you what am I looking at. And if I turn it on here, you can actually see in the top of my screen, anytime I look at something, it tells you exactly what it is. I like to keep that off, but for the inventory purpose, it's very nice to have that. So I like that. And here we just got some more random crap. Just kind of things thrown everywhere at this point. There's a book there, but, you know, it's not really part of these, so I don't really need that. Anyways, bed. Very important to have one of these guys. As you can see, I have 45 levels, and I should have like 70 or something. But I had almost another 40, and then I died. And for some reason, I kept some of them. I kept like 17 levels, which was really weird. I broke my gravestone, didn't get much back, so I only had like 17 levels. So I should maybe have like 50 or 60 levels, but I have 45, you know, decent enough. I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't enchanted anything yet or used an XP drain or anything like that. Anyways, so coming down here, this was a cave, but I did a lot of modifications to it to kind of clean it up a little bit. Got all the ores and stuff out of here, made it flat, highed the ceilings a little bit, and tried to keep that cave look because I really like it. Right over here, we'll take a look at these chests first. We got this is the iron chest mod, and in here we just got tons of building block materials. That's mostly what this is. Also some forged micro block stuff in here as well. But most of the building materials are in here. Then down here we have all of the machines and some of the liquids for machines and things to build machines. It's a lot of industrial craft stuff, but also some thermal expansion, which is probably my favorite mod of all time right now. It's what I've mostly been playing with, and thermal expansion is so much fun. I used to use a lot of industrial craft too, but because they took out a lot of the stuff like solar panels and that kind of a thing, and I used to do that a lot, I decided to get into a new mod. So we've been playing with thermal expansion a lot, and you guys will see that in a minute. Over here is all my ores and dust that we have, and we have quite a few different things in here. It's kind of organized. I really just click this button and it does all the organizing for me. As you can see, I've got a few shiny pulverized shiny metal and some shiny ingots here, which is really rare, by the way. I'm very lucky to have that. It's from getting some ferrous. If you pulverize ferrous in thermal expansion, you have a chance of getting shiny metal. And then also I found this in a what's it called? The temples, the sand temples or whatever. Found that these three there, and then got this from pulverizing ferrous. Got all kinds of other pulverized stuff. Got some ingots and a few diamonds. I don't really have that many diamonds. The only diamond tool I have is this diamond pickaxe, and this is a golden bag of holding. But yes, we got that going on, and then all kinds of stuff, lots of iron, things like that. Then over here, which I haven't really gotten into, and I'm going to do a lot of this stuff on camera because I haven't, learned really anything about this mod. I've just gone off what the books have told me. This is what's called Tinker's Construct mod. And there are lots of cool tools and weapons and metals and cool things that you can do within this Tinker's Construct mod. I've got the very basic 4 things you need here, and then I've got the 2 books, the materials in you. The first one you get, and then as soon as you build one of these tables, I forget which, you get the second materials in you book, which is this red one here. So we're gonna get into that in maybe this video or another video. I'm gonna be playing for a while, so we might, we never know if we have something to do. Anyways, so you got the stencil table here, which is where you can make the stencils. You got the part builder, and I've got a few stencils here. As you can see, it grabs the stencils from this chest over here, which I really like. I wish if you put a chest next to a crafting table, the crafting table would access that chest. That would be amazing. Very, very cool. I really like that idea that you can have like a little chest here. It might be OP to have like a double chest or whatever, but to have just a little space here, I really do like that. That's very cool, and I'm excited. If they do little things like that, the mod must be amazing. And then a tool station here. There's all kinds of cool stuff. We'll get into this later. But, and before we get into there, let's actually run downstairs real fast. I've got a crazy cool, not crazy cool, but crazy amount of cotton growing here. And we won't harvest this right now, but we've just got some water. There's also some water back there. And then just lots of cotton. I'm working on just saving up lots of cotton so I can make some more backpacks. There's some backpacks. I haven't made any. I really like this golden bag of holding, but to have a backpack on, which would be very, very nice, it just gives you an extended inventory, I believe. So that's that. And then we also got our nether portal here, which I've only used a few times. I just had to go there to get some materials to build some of the furnaces and things like that. I needed a few nether brick, I believe. I haven't found a nether fortress, but because this is Minecraft 1.6.4, I could smelt down netherrack into the nether brick and therefore create the nether brick, the stone that you can actually place down. So that's cool. Here we've got some Railcraft stuff. So we've got the blast furnace and the coke oven anyways. I just got some chests and a crafting table there. Nothing really in this chest, I don't think. Yeah, no. And then here we've got more Railcraft stuff. This is actually what's it called here? Do I have a bucket on me? Yes, I do. Creosote oil, that's what it is. Creosote bucket. And I've just filled this up here. My idea was that I'll have a few of these and I can just like, here, I'll kind of give you an idea. It'll kind of be like this, going down, and I can walk through here and then just kind of collect any of the liquids that I need in there. And then I also have other liquids from thermal expansion. I've got my blazing pyrotheum bucket, which I've... Oh, shit. Oh, that would be bad. That would catch everything on fire. That stuff is extremely powerful, and it's actually in a different tank. It's in the... What's it called? The reinforced portable tank. These are just hardened portable tanks. So these hold 16 buckets or 16,000 millibuckets, and this holds 32 buckets or 32,000 millibuckets. I've got a few of these here. I used to have this one full of redstone, but because molten redstone, but because I've got these guys here, I actually haven't. I don't have any molten redstone left. I used everything I had to create those. Now let's get into the interesting stuff. So these are some of the machines that we've got going on here. I might actually have to break some things down. So let's actually get some. Let's get some cobblestone cooking so that. Or I might actually have smooth stone in here. I do, but let's get some cobblestone cooking anyways, because I'm gonna have to break some stuff down. Alright, so anyways, over here is obviously our power source. So we've got these magmatic dynamos, which are the engines of thermal expansion. Excuse me. There's lots of different ones. There's reactant dynamo, compression dynamo, magmatic, and steam. And I've used these two before. To get me started, I use the steam one. It's actually very, very useful to use. And actually, I believe I have it over here, and I can show you guys. Yeah, this was the steam dynamo. Basically, the way this guy works is that you pump water into it and then put a source in there like coal or coke, and then that'll create steam, which there creates power. The only problem I had with this was it was eating up coal like no other, and I really needed coal. So I wanted to get rid of, using this as quick as possible. So I did use a fair amount of coal. I only have, a few stacks left. But that definitely helped me get started. That's probably the easiest one to craft and to use for the time being. You'll also need an aqueous accumulator to get that going if you want to not have to keep filling it up with water buckets. But that's very nice. And right now we're looking at 16 minutes already. Holy crap. Hopefully you guys aren't bored. I just kind of want to explain things if you've never heard of it or anything before. But yeah, that's the steam dynamo. And so that's what we were using, but now we're not. We're using the magmatic dynamos, which you can fill up with lava, or the blazing pyrotheum, which is what we're using. One blazing pyrotheum bucket makes 2 million redstone flux, which is the power. That's the RF here. And right now these guys are filling up this guy here, which is I'll get to in a second. But anyways, we got 6 of these guys, which was, quite a challenge to make all of them, but I'm definitely glad I did, because I can fill these redstone energy cells, which are connected up to the redstone, what is it called? The redstone energy conduits, which are able to transfer 10,000 redstone flux per tick, and I believe there's 8 ticks in a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. Anyways, it just transfers energy so fast. There is one above that, I believe. Or no, there isn't. That's the highest one you can get, the redstone energy conduit. But there are other different kinds of energy cells. So there's the leadstone energy cell frame, the hardened energy cell frame. Yep, right here, which holds 2 million redstone flux. The leadstone holds 400,000 redstone flux, and then the resonant energy cell. Oh no, wait. Then the redstone holds 10 million redstone flux. So right here we've got about 3 million, almost 3 million. Or 30 million, excuse me, 30 million redstone flux. Sorry, lots of numbers and things to remember, so I'm stuttering a lot. And then also the resonant, which holds 50 million, and that's very like end game to get, because you need to make these enderium ingots, which to make you need the enderium blend and pyrotheum dust, which is hard to get enough. Takes shiny, pulverized shiny metal, tin, and resonant ender, one full bucket, which is 4 melted down ender pearls. That's to get 1 ingot, which is retarded. So that's very end game, which means it's going to take me a long time to get there. But, you know, no big deal. We got a great system going on right here. So how this is working, and I've got these configured in such a way, is that all these dynamos are pushing energy into all 3 of the cells at the same time. The catch is the bottom cell is the one that all the energy is flowing to. How I did that is by setting the configuration here. You can see this is the front, this is the top, left, right, bottom, and back side, and you can see these little blue and orange dots here. Blue means it's like an intake. It's inputting energy through the blue sides. Orange is the output, and you might say, well, where's the orange? I'll show you guys that in a second. That's through the back. So it's intaking from all sides, so that means from this side, and the top, it's intaking. Of course, also through the front and the bottom, but nothing's connected up to that, so that doesn't matter. It can intake 2,000 redstone flux per tick, and output that same amount, and I can decrease or increase that however I'd like, but that's the maximum. But anyways, these are all funneling down to the bottom one first. So this bottom one will be the first to fill up. Then you can see this bottom one here is an output, and this bottom one here is an output, but the top ones are inputs, and that way just the energy will fill up and just go right down to the bottom first and then fill up accordingly. So that's kind of how I've had that set up. I really like that. It's what Etho from Etho's lab did, and this is kind of what he did here, and I really like that setup. So I decided to kind of use it in the same way, and instead of just putting the dynamos right up against the energy cells, the problem with that would be that would just fill up this one and that one, and then this one would never get touched, and except from these two. So basically this one can work filling up that guy if these two are filled up, if you catch my drift. So that's kind of cool. Also, if I really wanted to, I could click this, and then that would no longer be touching this redstone energy cell, but I want it to, so it is. I guess what I can do here is kind of dig behind the scenes and kind of show you guys what's going on. So basically, without destroying everything, you guys can see, so in the back, like I was talking about, there's also, each one has a back output, and that's all 3 of those are going into this this redstone energy conduit, which is going all the way around to connect up to my machines over here and also my machines over here. So I've got lots of redstone furnaces or furnace or whatever so that I can, you know, cook up lots of things at a time, and also the pulverizers so that I can pulverize lots of things at a time, because those are the main machines that I tend to use. Those are the most common ones anyways, and I don't really need, at this point in time, like 2 igneous extruders or anything like that. So, and I don't even think I have any igneous extruders, but that's aside the point. So let's fill this back up real fast here. I don't want to make my base a mess. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Once we get into the machines that the energy is going to, we've got a induction smelter here, which I can show you some of the recipes here. This is kind of what it does. There's lots of recipes and things that it can make. Some really cool ingots, dark iron, silver, and you have 100 or chances of getting other items, and it's just really cool. The induction smelter is a good thing to have. It's how you make the hardened glass, which I can actually show you here. You take obsidian, 8 obsidian dust, and 1 lead ingot, which gives you the hardened glass. And that's how you make these. You need hardened glass to make these and these as well. Here's a sawmill. I'll show you a demonstration of the sawmill. The sawmill is awesome. Basically, oh shoot, do I not have any logs? Let's see if it works on this. It might. Basically, when you have a log and you put it in your inventory, you get, or in your crafting bench, you get 4 planks from that. You know, which is, you know, what we've all come to be used to. With the sawmill, however, I put it in there and it'll saw it up and you get 6 planks, so 150% of normal, along with sawdust. And sawdust can be used for multiple things. We can click R on this and I'll show you, or not recipe, excuse me, usage, and it'll show you what the sawdust can be used to make. You can make florbs, which are part of thermal expansion, and things like that. So let's actually put all that in there, and we can get some more planks. What does this actually look like? That's kind of a cool plank. We could use that in a build. Oh, wait, where's my axe? There we go. And you guys can see my tools aren't the greatest at the moment. I'm just trying to just be very efficient with the tools and not waste you know, certain materials that I could be using on other things. Here we've got a magma crucible, and what's awesome about these two machines here, and I'll show you guys in a second, we've got a fluid transposer and a magma crucible. And the magma crucible, basically you put certain things in here which will turn into liquids. That's what this thing does. So for instance, I put the redstone in here, either redstone, blocks of redstone, or just regular redstone. It gives you 900 millibuckets, or 9/10 of a bucket of redstone, destabilized redstone, and you need that to make these, and you put that in the fluid transposer. However, what I've done here using these what are they called here? Let's break it. Using stone covers from Forge Microblocks, is been able to hook up these, what are they? Dang it, I can't think of anything right now. Hopefully I can grab that. Oh, I can't. Drop down there. Able to grab this, which is a fluiduct. And the fluiduct is part of thermal expansion. And again, sorry, it's hard to remember all these names. Anyways, that's part of this over here as well, and I'm using more of the microblocks to actually split so that these two fluiducts don't connect, which is very, very cool. It works together. Anywho, I've set it up so that we've got the fluid transposer right here, and the magma crucible right here as well. And if I turn into a bat real quick with the morph mod, so I can fly in this tiny little space, you guys can see that there are the fluiducts right there, and they're running all along underneath the ground to over here. Basically, the way I've set it up is so that, here, let me grab this tank, and we can turn back into a Hudson. Give me a sec here. Alright, so I can set it up so that in the fluid transposer, we've got nothing. Or actually, let me not use this. Let's just fill this up with water. So we just put 1 bucket of water in there, which will show up to be 1,000 millibuckets. 1,000 out of 16,000. You can see that there. We'll put that in the fluid transposer spot here, and then if I configure this to be output, you'll see that that bucket drained immediately, goes right over here, and now it is in the fluid transposer, which I thought was genius. So basically, anytime I want to, and I'll configure that back there, anytime I want to set it up so that I need, what's it called? Oh shoot, did I just, oh, I need that back. Anytime I need, oh man, let me finish my train of thought before I start doing everything. Anytime I need a a liquid to go inside the fluid transposer, or I need to drain the magma crucible liquid to somewhere, instead of having to break the block and stick a tank underneath there, I've just got tanks running over here, and kind of like a bank where you stick that thing in there, and then it kind of like sucks up the stuff and whatever. That's kind of how I set it up, and that was sort of the inspiration behind it anyways. And so, let me know what you guys think about that. I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't watched many videos, but I haven't seen anybody do really anything like that, where it's kind of this setup with the micro blocks and everything. So, anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. If you guys have seen something like that, then, you know, cool, but I thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, then I had it labeled and everything, and you can't really see the fluid ducts. Anyways, I kind of geeked out about that when I was making it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But, you guys can also see, this is how the fluid ducts are being split by using the micro blocks, and I could have just put one there, but I did two because I thought it was just a cleaner look. And even though you can't see it, I don't know, it's just like a sort of a OCD thing that, you know, anything that I'm working on currently, I want it to be, you know, the nicest that it can be. And you guys might be saying, you know, this stone, it looks awful. I know. Let me turn the music down a little bit here. I'm gonna find some cool blocks that I want to use, and I don't really want to steal all of Etho's ideas, but I kind of do, because there are. Let me go to Railcraft here. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on here. There are some blocks like this one here, the frostbound stone, which I would love to build my base with, and also the bleach stone, which I have some, I believe. Let me keep thermal expansion open because I am currently using a lot of that stuff. I believe I just found no, this quarried stone. Anyways, this is I think you can make the same type of stone with that. But anyway, so I'd like to make like a white blue or black white theme, which would look very, very nice here. Right now it's functionality over looks for the most part, and so I'm just trying to get the functionality down the way that I like it, get all my machines built, all my power sorted, fitted out, and then I'll start to design it, and that'll be kind of cool. Also, again, I don't mean to steal all of Etho's ideas, but I would love to use the molten glowstone for ceiling lighting, because if you guys don't know, molten glowstone, which is energized glowstone, excuse me, see how it's in this bucket upside down right here? Yeah, before I go over it, right there. It's actually, see, like that? It's when you put it on the ground, it floats up instead of being, so it's like zero gravity water, but glowstone, and it lights up. So stupid cool. I really, really like that idea, and I would like to, you know, use the most of each mod as I possibly can. So for thermal expansion, I'm trying to max out everything in this area. I was going to make what's it called? What's this mod? Tinker's Construct tank or whatever that thing's called, like the molten. I can't even think of it right now. I have all the pieces to build it. It's the seared brick, which are used to make the smeltery. It's a smeltery. And you can make the tanks and all these special things for the smeltery. I was gonna make that over here, but since I put all this stuff in, I don't know exactly where that's gonna be. I might have to make a second layer underground for other mods, but as for right now, I don't really have a spot for it. So that's pretty much, oh, except for over here, which is super uber ghetto. This is just kind of like a look down, which I thought would be cool. It turned out really ugly. And then these heart doors, which just go out to over this way. And then it's getting night out, but getting dark out. There's a volcano, and then over here we have the heart doors. And for some reason, mobs don't break these doors down. I don't know if it's some kind of spell or whatnot, but they don't. So that's kind of that. I might end up just filling that in because every once in a while spiders come down and they're so annoying. But as for right now, this is the base.